Namaste friends and welcome again to Planet to Soul Astrology. Today we will talk on Capricorn ascendant, that is MAKAR LAGNA and Yogkarak planets in MAKAR LAGNA. MAKAR is a Saturn sign, so people falling under MAKAR LAGNA or MAKAR zodiac sign are karma pradhan people. You can say they believe more in their deeds than their fate, than their fortune. Because Saturn likes karma, loves karma and make us all to perform the good and bad karmas as per its placement and as per our sanchit in our chart. Definitely Prarabdha also works here. One day we will talk about the past karmas or future karmas or present karmas, definitely as per our charts. So, coming back to Capricorn ascendant, Capricorn people, the zodiac sign of Capricorn is half portion is of deer and half portion is of crocodile. So, what is the logic behind this zodiac sign? That upper portion is of deer. So, these people think like a deer. Deer has such a fantastic speed of running. Same way, Makar people thinks fantastically and intelligently like a deer only. Their thought process is so fast compared to other lagnas. But when the time comes to perform or to convert that thought into any karma or into any deed or into any action, that time these people are not able to give the full respect or full efforts to the work. Why? Because the half portion is of crocodile. Crocodile always is in attacking mode and is in say peace mode, means he doesn't like he doesn't have more movements, in short we can say that. So, what happens, Capricorn people always lacks here. Second thing, these people are you can say tall because of Saturn, but if at all any Mercury connection comes with Lagnesh or Lagna, then we find such people short height also. Apart from that, being a movable sign, this Makar is always in thinking mode, always in char mode, but also it is a Prithvi Tattva. Because of the dual symbol of this sign, it is also called as Prithvi Tattva because crocodile also stays in water, also resides in on land also. So, it is Prithvi Tattva also and it is movable also. So, being a Lagnesh, Saturn is giving good fruits to this native. So, whenever Saturn Dasha or Antardasha or in Gochar, good Gochar will come, these people will definitely get very good fruits from the according to the Dasha. Now, second zodiac sign, second bhava also consists of Aquarius, that is Saturn only, but it is in Maraksthan. But the dosha of Markesh reduces here because of the Lagnesh, because Lagnesh holds more value than Markesh. So, here fruits are gained more to these people. Then we will come to third bhava where there is a sign of Pisces, that is a Jupiter sign. So, Jupiter here is a sign of dual personality. If at all Jupiter being third and 12th lord is in Lagna, these people are always in confused mode. They like to overcome people, they like to dominate people, they want people to give attention to them, or they want people to look after their things, they want praising, they want pleasing, if at all the placement is in this way. So, being a third lord and being a 12th lord, this Jupiter is not Yogkarak planet for Capricorn ascendant But this Jupiter is also neutral to Saturn, that is lagnesh, so it will fructify say 40% good to the native if at all it is placed in own sign or in exalted sign. Then fruits will vary accordingly. Now we will come to 4th house where there is a sign of Mars, that is Aries. So another sign of Mars is placed in 11th house, again Trishadiyadi Bhav, but one house of Mars is in Kendra. So Mars here is not Yogkarak planet, but it is a Shubha planet if its placement is good. Now again talking about Mars, this Mars is exalted in Capricorn sign. When this Mars is exalted in Capricorn sign, when Mars is of 28 degrees, that is a Parmocha degrees, Parmocha ansh of Mars. If at all you see Mars in Capricorn, you can say it is in Ucha Rashi, but when particularly it is in 28 degrees, that is Ganishta Nakshatra will come, that time you can say Parmocha degrees. So fruits will be totally different for these natives. Even though Mars is a lord of Trishadiyadi Bhav, and in Trishadiyadi Bhav or in 11th Bhav, Papa planets always were good. So this Mars will fructify good in terms of property, lands, agriculture, or say business. So energy, it will give good energy to the native as well. So thought process will be match with the deeds many a time. So they are a good business planners also. So we have to keep this in mind. Now we will come to 5th house where there is a sign of Taurus. So Taurus is a Venus sign. So another sign of Venus comes in Kendra Bhav, that is in 10th house. So Venus is the first Yogkarak planet in Capricorn ascendant. So Venus wherever placed in this chart will definitely give good results to the native in terms of good wealth or in terms of material life, in terms of creative business, in terms of creative education, because 5th house holds for creativity also. We see our education also from 5th house, and 5th house is Purva Upasana also. So these people are fond of doing Devi Upasana also many a times. So Venus is a Yogkarak planet for Capricorn ascendant, so it will give good fruits. And whenever Venus makes yuti or makes combination with Saturn, it will definitely give tremendously good results to this native. Particularly these yuti people are more active in creative line, they are more active in occult sciences, they are more active in say plot writing, or imagination power is too good for these natives. Coming back to 6th house, there is a sign of Mercury, that is Gemini, and another sign of Mercury falls in 9th bhava, that is fortune bhav. So being a lord of 3 trikon, that is fortune bhav, Mercury is the second Yogkarak planet for Capricorn ascendant, but one sign falls in 6th bhava of Rogastan, 6th bhava of Ripustan, enmity. So this Mercury will give 60% good fruits to the native, but then we have to see the placement of this Mercury also. Then we will come to 7th bhava, there is a sign of Cancer, Karkata. One thing I would like to mention here, that these people get very good marital bliss in their life because moon is placed in 7th bhava. And if at all this 7th bhava moon is placed in lagna, then these people are always in more connection with his or her spouse, or say they are more dependent on the spouse, or always spouse is there in their mind. So here moon will give good result in terms of marital bliss, but otherwise Moon is not said Yogkarak planet for Capricorn ascendant, being in a Maraksthan also. So again we have to see the placement of moon, where it is placed. If at all it is placed in exalted sign, say in 5th bhava, many a times it is seen that person is changing the mode of education many a times, or education breaks we could see, or the things which one wanted to do are not running very good, but only performance is different and thinking is different many a time. Even though this moon is exalted in Taurus, definitely person will be good looking, or person will be with good speech also, or because moon is there in 5th house, person will be creative also, but not able to perform fully. So one has to see the proper placement of moon also here. If at all moon is in Parmocha degree, that is in 3 degrees, then again fruits will vary. So whenever Chandra Dasha will come for these people, it will go very good for them. But if this Chandra is making any yuti with Saturn, then it will create a Vishay Yoga also, it will create a detachment yoga also. So person will not be connected to the work what is been done. The person will get detached very soon from the deeds or from the work whatever he is doing. Now we will come to 8th bhava, where there is a sign of Leo, Singh Rashi. So again Surya. So Surya is not Shubh planet for Capricorn ascendant, but we have to see the placement of Surya, where it is placed. If at all it is placed in 8th house only, then low resistance power is seen for these people, and they are tend to get the diseases soon, and you can say that father's bliss is seen less for these people. But Sun is not Yogkarak planet. Then we will go to 9th house, where there is a sign of Mercury. So it is again Yogkarak planet. Also it is a friend of Saturn, that is Lagnesh. So Saturn and Mercury Yuti will go good with each other in this Lagna. Then we will go to 10th house, where there is a sign of Venus. We already talked about it. So person should go in creative line. If at all Venus is placed good in this chart, or maybe person is connected with aeronautical field. If at all Mars is also placed very good in the chart, because Tula Rashi is Vayu Tattva Rashi, Aries sign, so person may be attached to such professions. Then again we have to see the other placements also. Now we will go to 11th house, where there is a sign of Scorpio. So we already talked about Mars. So Mars is not a Yogkarak planet, but as per the placement it will give good results. Then we will go to 12th bhava, where there is a sign of Jupiter. So Jupiter here has to be taken care. Being in 12th bhava, it may give a person highly ambitious nature, because Parakramesh is also Jupiter. But what here will happen? Being a third lord, if it is placed in 12th house, all the braveries, all the parakrama is going in Vyaya, bhav. Person is not getting full benefit of the trials or of the efforts he or she is doing. But if these efforts are made out of homeland, or if in connection with international connection or out of homeland connection, it will work good. But then again we have to see the other placement of going out of the country or going out of the homeland, within the state or out of the state. Again here it plays a different role. Again Jupiter in 12th bhava also indicates that person may be in connection with medical profession. Many a times we see pharmacists are there in this profession, we see doctors are there in this profession, if at all Surya is placed good for this Lagna. Now if we want to see good Dhana Yogas for Makar people, if at all in your chart Saturn is placed in 2nd bhava, Venus is placed in 5th or 9th house, that is Trikon Bhava, and Mercury being a 9th lord is placed in 11th house. This is the best combination to get wealth in full extent. I have seen in many charts such placement, people are very wealthy by family also, that means by birth also, and in its dasha also this people flourishes lot. So, here I will conclude with the Capricorn ascendant. So, one should always recite Dashrath Krut Shani Stotra here. One should always worship Vishnu Devata and Kula Swamini, Kula Devi Upasana always one has to do. So, I hope you like this video, and thank you all for loving my channel and subscribing my channel and hitting like buttons. I appreciate and I thank you all of you for the same, and next time we'll see with Aquarius ascendant and Yogkarak planets. So stay tuned with Planet to Soul Astrology. Thank you so much. God bless you all.